If you haven't been there yet, you will, sooner or later. How do I know? Because all business owners face having to fire a client at one point or another. Hi entrepreneurs, I'm Vicky Brown, and you're in the right place if you want to engage your team, boost your business, and grow your leadership muscle. You know, we don't like it, and it certainly isn't easy, but sometimes it has to be done. Sometimes you just have to fire a client. Maybe they're demanding, or maybe you consistently have trouble getting them to pay you on time, or maybe they cut corners in such a way as to put your company in danger. Or maybe, and this is a really big one, they're just downright not very nice to work with. No matter. Once you've carefully thought through the situation, after all, it has a budget impact, so you are certainly going to think carefully through the situation. But once you've done that and decided to take that next step, then what do? Well, first, get in the right headspace. If things have gotten so bad that you've decided to call it, then there are probably some difficult conversations or situations in the past with this client, and you probably have feelings about all that. But it's critically important that you don't take that into your communication with them. Don't try to be right. There's no upside to it. If you waste valuable time relitigating what happened when and who was responsible for what and who didn't do what they were supposed to do, you're only doing all that because deep down you want them to say, "Oh yeah, you're right. I was completely wrong there. I didn't give you any of the information you needed to do your job, and I was a bit of a brat about it. I'm so sorry. Please say you'll continue to work with us." Now, how likely do you think it is that they will say that? Right, not likely at all. And so if you already know that, why would you even bring those things up? Because you, me, and anyone else in this type of situation, we want to get our facts out there. I want to put the truth of what actually happened on the table. So there. Well, okay, you can do that, but you're only doing it to make you feel better. It won't change their mind and might in fact inflame the situation. Nope, a graceful exit is the way to go. First, draft your termination letter. Be sure to go back and look at your agreement so you can be sure that you're keeping within the terms of notice and termination. Is there a required notice period? Are you just not renewing the agreement at the renewal date, or are you terminating the agreement outside of a renewal period? This is also the perfect opportunity to refamiliarize yourself with the actions that have to happen once notice has been given. Do you have to turn over documents or materials within a certain time frame, or transfer application ownership? Just be sure you have at least thought about all of this before you deliver that termination notice. Start out by thanking them for the opportunity to be their XYZ partner. You know, something like, "Thank you for the opportunity to be your HR partner." Then be crystal clear that your company, not you, but your company, is terminating the agreement. It could be something like, "Please be advised that my company, Inc., has elected not to renew the engagement and will be terminating services effective whatever date." Or something like, "Please be advised that my company, Inc., will be terminating services effective whatever date." So that's the first paragraph. Now in the next paragraph, talk about next steps. You'll put together a transition plan in the next 10 days or something similar. And then in the final paragraph, thank them for the work you've done together and wish them future success. Listen, stop rolling your eyes. This is the appropriate professional way to handle an exit. Even if you are furious at the client, try not to burn bridges. So why is it so important to take the high road and not burn bridges? Well, because this is your business we're talking about. And everything you do, everything you say reflects on your brand, no matter if it's in good times or bad. And in fact, how you behave during difficult times actually does more to build your brand than how you behave when things are going really well. Be professional and graceful at all times. Do not engage in emotional outbursts or mudslinging. It's not a good look for you or your brand. Next, you're going to email for speed, as well as send U.S. mail or FedEx. I recommend FedEx. Now, before you send the email, and yes, I know you're probably going to hate this, I think you should have a call with the client so you can deliver the news personally. I know, who in their right mind wants to have that phone call? Well, again, it's the professional thing to do. And yes, I understand that there may be circumstances where a call absolutely won't happen, but make the effort. And if you don't hear back or you don't connect in a timely fashion, then send the email and mail the letter. And don't sweat the email. The body of the email can say exactly what's in the letter. Now, if or when you do connect, if the client asks you why, just say, I don't think we're the right solution for XYZ company. I want you to memorize that statement. Don't say anything more or anything less. Just say, I don't think we're the right solution for XYZ company. Don't try to defend yourself or your work. Just let it rest and move on. And if later on someone asks you about it all, remember, never, ever talk negatively about them. It just makes you look small and petty. And you have no idea who knows whom. At most, just say it wasn't a fit. And in fact, it's best if you just say, we are no longer working together. Oh, and one last really important thing. You are going to have to learn to be okay with someone out there who doesn't think you walk on water. I know you're used to being a perfect snowflake, and I'm not saying that you aren't, but the reality is, as you continue to move through business and grow your business and take on more and more clients, it's inevitable that sooner or later, someone isn't going to be thrilled. You have to be okay with that and let it be what it is. Focus on the clients you enjoy, the ones you can actually help. And remember, you have to make room for the great clients, so get rid of the duds. They're taking up valuable space. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share. And if you're struggling with how to get your business off the ground and what comes next, check out the Leader's Journey Business Builder. I designed this completely free video series to help you with figuring out who your customer is and where to find her, how to sell without selling, how to package and deliver your service, and much, much more. Check it out by using the link leadersjourneyexperience.com. And remember, your inspired leadership is the secret sauce to having a high-performance team and a wildly successful business you'll love. I'll see you next time on Leader's Journey.